Hi, first graders. It's Mrs. Maris back, ready for some more math learning. So today we're going to be doing Chapter 7, Lesson 4, and let's listen to the essential question to see what we're going to be focusing on.
How can making a model help you compare numbers?
So it said, how can making a model help you compare numbers? And when I think about that sentence, I'm making some connections to previous lessons where we used models with sticks of 10 and ones to make models that we can compare how many tens, how many ones, which number is greater or less. So we're going to continue to use that thinking to go forward and grow our brains even more.
Hi there! I was just organizing my marbles so I can give them as gifts to my friends. I even made some cards that show how many marbles I have of each color. I have 21 green marbles, 25 yellow marbles, 28 red marbles, 30 white marbles, and 32 blue marbles. I'll give away the groups of marbles with a number of marbles less than 26 and those with a number of marbles greater than 31. But I wonder which groups of marbles that will leave me with. I started making these number cards to help me make a model, but now I'm stuck. Hey, I know. Let's figure it out together. Come on.
So she just said a lot there, but basically what she wants to do is find out which of her number cards are either less than 26 or more than 31. So that's a lot to think about, and I want to show you guys three different ways that you could figure this out, because that's a lot for your brain to think. First thing you could do is you could make a model of each number. You could draw a little quick picture for each picture above, so you can compare the tens and ones and see which ones are less than 26 and more than 31. The second way you could compare is you could look at these digits in the two-digit numbers. So remember, when we look at digits, the first digit is how many groups of 10 are in that number, and the second digit is how many ones are in that number. So you can compare the numbers to see which have less than 26 in tens and ones and more than 31 in tens and ones. The last way you could do it is by counting. So if you're counting to yourself, you can think what numbers come before 26 and after 31 when you're counting. So those are three different strategies that you can use to help yourself compare these numbers. And I want you to keep those strategies in mind when you're working through this lesson and your work today.
Let's unlock this screen. Cassidy gives away the cards with numbers less than 40 and greater than 44. Which number cards does Cassidy have now? What do you need to find?
Let's listen to think, what do we need to find out?
You need to find the number cards Cassidy has now. What's your plan?
So we need to find out what number cards Cassidy has. How are we going to plan to figure this out? Let's see.
You can use the number cards less than 40 and greater than 44. Is 36 less than 40? Yes, 36 is less than 40, so Cassidy gives away 36. Is 41 less than 40? No, 41 is not less than 40, so Cassidy keeps 41. Is 43 less than 40? No, 43 is not less than 40. Is 45 less than 40? No, 45 is not less than 40. Is 48 less than 40? No, 48 is not less than 40. The number card 36 is the only number card less than 40. You also need to cross out all the number cards greater than 44. Is 45 greater than 44?
So let's use the comparing the digits and the numbers trick to solve this. Is 45 less than 44? Well, look at the fours. There's both 4 groups of 10 in 44 and 45. And now let's look at the ones. There's 4 ones in 41 and 5 ones in 40. There's 4 ones in 44 and 5 ones in 45. So let's see.
Yes, 45 is greater than 44. Cassidy gave away that card, so it is crossed out. Is 48 greater than 44?
Lastly, we're going to compare the same way. Is 48 greater than 44? So let's look, excuse me, let's look at the 4s, which are the first digit in both of these numbers. So those are the same. We know that they both have 4 groups of 10. Now, we know there's 4 ones in 44. How many ones are in 48? There's 8 ones. So is 48 greater? Yes, it is.
Yes, 48 is greater than 44. The number cards 45 and 48 are crossed out. They are greater than 44. So now you know Cassidy has number cards 41 and 43 and gave the rest of the cards away. Molly underlines the number cards greater than 77 and circles the number cards less than 82. Which number cards are both greater than 77 and less than 82? Which number cards are greater than 77? Is 75 greater than 77? No, 75 is not greater than 77. Is 79 greater than 77?
Well, let's compare, you guys. 77 and 79. They have the same number of 10s, 7 groups of 10. And 77 has 7 ones, and 79 has 9 ones. So we're looking to find number cards that are greater than 77. So 79 is greater.
Yes, 79 is greater than 77. So let's underline this number card. Are there any more number cards greater than 77? Click to underline them, then check your answer.
Well, friends, I want us to use the counting strategy for this. Let's start at 77 and let's count on. If any of these numbers, 80, 88, or 89, come after, then we know they're all greater, right? So 77, 78, 79, 80. So 80 is greater. Let's keep counting. 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89. So all 3 of these numbers are greater than 77 because when we're counting, they come after. That means they are greater or bigger.
That's right. The number cards 79, 80, 88, and 89 are all greater than 77. Now find all the number cards less than 82. Drag a circle on the cards less than 82. Check your answer when you think you have circled them all.
So less than 82. All right, you guys. So let's compare the digits in these numbers. Let's see. Well, I know any cards in the 70s have to be less than 82 because they have one less 10, right? So 75 is less than 82 because it's in the 70s. 79 is less than 82. Now let me look at the number 80. When I'm counting, does 80 come before or after 82? 80, 81, 82. So it comes before, which means it is less. So I can put the circle around here. But when I'm counting, does 88 and 89 come before or after 82? 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89. Both of them come after, which means they are greater than 82. And we're looking for numbers less than 82. So we're ready to check.
Good job! Number cards 75, 79, and 80 are all less than 82. These number cards are both circled and underlined. Number cards 79 and 80 are both greater than 77 and less than 82. Now let's practice with the personal math trainer.
Okay, let's go ahead to our textbook problem for today. You guys are going to be working in your math books on page 417 to start, okay? So you guys go ahead and get there, and you're going to work on page 417, 418, and 419. You're going to be doing the same things that we did in our math lesson today. So on the first page, 417, they show you how to unlock the problem, just like we started. It says Cassidy has the number cards shown below. She gives away the cards with numbers less than 49 and greater than 53. Which number cards does Cassidy have now? So what do I need to find? You're going to trace the number cards Cassidy has now. What information do I need to use? Number cards greater than 49 and less than 53. And then they showed you how to solve the problem. So you can trace this first page. Now the next two pages are the same thing. You might need an adult to help you read the story problem. And you're going to be thinking through each one of these problems like the problem on page 417. So I'll do the first one with you guys. I'll do number 1 with you, and then you're going to need to do number 2, 3, and 4 on your own, okay? So number 1 says, Tony has these number cards. He gives away the cards with numbers less than 16 and greater than 19. Which number cards does Tony have now? Okay, so when you guys are doing this, I want you to circle or underline the really important parts. So less than 16, that's a really important part. And greater than 19. So you know you're going to give away or cross out cards that are less than 16 or greater than 19. Now, I only want you to focus on one at a time. So let's focus on any cards less than 16 right now, okay? So if you draw your quick picture for 16, it's 1, 10, and 6 ones. Now, let's see anything that might be less than 16. Well, 15's quick picture is 1, 10, and 5 ones. 17's is 1, 10, and 7 ones. 18's is 1, 10, and 8 ones. 20's is 2 10s, and 22's is 2 10s and 2 1s, okay? So, which quick picture is less than 16? If you guys said 15, you're right. 15 is less than 16, so we're going to cross that out. Now, are any other numbers less than 16? The answer is no. There are no other numbers that are less than 16 and its quick picture, okay? So we can move on to any numbers greater than 19. So 19's quick picture is going to be 1, 10, and 9 ones. So it's almost, whoops, I added one too many ones. It's almost another group of 10. So when we're counting which numbers are greater than 19, 20 is, right? We know 20 has 2 groups of 10. 19 only has 1. And 22 as well, if you compare those quick pictures or compare the 2-digit numbers. So our answer is, if Tony gave away the number cards less than 16 and greater than 19, he has the cards 17 and 18 left. Okay? So when you guys are working on 2, 3, and 4 on the next 2 pages, you may use 3 different strategies. You can count, you can draw quick pictures, or you can compare the digits in the numbers. Any of them will help you figure it out, but remember to only focus on one part at a time, okay? That's going to be too much if you do both of them at the same time. So I hope you guys are successful in your math learning today, and I'm going to tell you bye for now. Bye, first grade friends.